Hey everyone, my name is Kat and I'm going to do a channeling session for you today. We are the Arcturians, and we're very pleased to be of service to you. On this day, we, the Arcturians, are very pleased, honoured and grateful to be sharing this co-creation with you. We are so very pleased to be once again connecting with you, and we wish to, on this day, impress upon you one thing. We wish to impress upon you that while it might not be very clear to you, as in it is not very seeable and maybe perceivable to you in your earth body, that you are connected, that you are always connected. This is something which is ever present within you. There is a part of you, some people refer to it as your soul, your higher self, the part of you which has no end, is eternal in nature. This part of you is connected to all things, meaning that we are all one. We are all connected. We are all one unit. We are all source energy. Although the perspectives that you are having on the earth plane are very much individual, that is of course intended, that is of course by design. However, it is absolutely not the truth of who you are. It is somewhat an illusion. There is an intended effect of taking on an incarnation on the earth plane which asks you to forget that part of yourself. But it does not mean that you cannot experience that part of yourself which is all connected. Now, what does it mean? What is the importance of knowing that you are all connected? The thing that we want you to know about this on this day is no matter who you are, no matter what experience you are having, no matter how right or wrong you may seem or someone else may seem to you, we are all expressions of the same thing. And in fact, we are all the same thing. We are made up all of the same thing, which is source consciousness. And when you can see thy neighbor as basically the same as you, having an individual experience, though there is a part of that individual who is exactly as you are all connected. Then what you might be able to do is ease off a little bit on your condemnation of others. And what we would really hope that this does is that it also releases any condemnation of yourself, because the truth of the matter is those who are experiencing life on the earth plane, their biggest critic is, of course, themselves. What Source is doing through you, via your experience, the individual experience, is getting to know itself. Every time you are experiencing hurt, pain, challenge, but also joy, love, fulfillment, it is getting to know itself a little bit more, a little bit better from all of these perspectives. And so while you might pity someone who is having a hard experience, or you can blame and condemn those who are having bad experiences, and though you can be very harsh upon yourself for not doing things right, not doing things at a standard that you deem the right standard, all of these experiences, including the good ones, only help source consciousness to understand itself, to know itself. So there is no right or wrong. There is no more grand or more ambitious or more holy path to take. Every path, every experience, every perspective is designed so that Source can know itself much better, and Source can expand itself through these experiences. Now, of course, when you're looking at your own life and you are maybe going through a challenging period, it is very easy to say, well, why must I go through this? Why can't I have an easy experience? Why can't I have a joyful experience? And continue to berate or blame for the experiences that you are having. And we can really empathize with this. We know that these experiences can be very, very hard and challenging to deal with. So we are not taking that away from you. Of course, there is sadness and challenge and upset and difficulty in some of these experiences that you are having. But if you could just understand that these experiences aren't intended to penalize you or punish you, that these experiences are only intended to grow you, that if it weren't for the bad experience or challenging experience, that you would not know the growth, that you cannot learn how to overcome that you cannot come out the other side a better person. That is the experience of the earth plane. It is an experience of duality. Without hate, you cannot have love. Without boredom, you cannot have passion. And therefore, these experiences, no matter how hard they might feel to you, there is always a intention. There is always a greater meaning. There is always a greater purpose for why something might be experienced as hard for you on the earth plane. Now, it does not mean, of course, that you can't change this for yourself, because the other thing that we want to say is that you create your realities, that your experience is always coming from your own point of attraction, meaning that you can't experience these hurtful or challenging experience without having something within you which is calling it in, a feeling, a belief. And so this can be changed to change the course of your experience. However, we want to say that while you are going through those experiences, it might not be helpful to be knowing that you are attracting it in and continue to berate yourself. But what will help is to try to understand that all experiences are only going to support you on your growth, on your expansion. And when you can know that things are always working out for you, that there is no right or wrong, that through your most challenging experiences, you have the potential for the complete opposite, the extreme opposite of that heartache, of that pain, of that difficult feeling, then you can ease up on yourself a little bit. A way that you can really ease off on yourself in this experience is asking yourself, what is the lesson? What can I learn from this? Because there is always a learning, a lesson, a point for growth and expansion. We wish to bring this to your attention because there are many who are looking at their experiences and wondering why they haven't got it better, why others have got it better than them. And we wish to say that these experiences are not lesser, are not harder, are not hierarchical in any sense, meaning that the good experiences aren't, from our perspective, from Source's perspective, better than a challenging one. All experiences only lead to growth and expansion. But if you continue to feel bad for yourself or feel hatred towards others for the difficult experiences that you are having, then you cannot shift the gears. Then you cannot change your course. When you are understanding that there is a greater purpose and you can ease up, ease off on yourself a little bit, then you will slowly by slowly, vibration by vibration, start to turn it around for you. Because the emotion or the feeling in which you are expressing in any moment will call in more of the same. And so if you are feeling really hard done by, really hateful and feeling hatred towards others, or feeling blame, pointing the fingers towards others or yourself for what you are experiencing, then you cannot call in the opposite experience. You will only call in more of the same. And so when you can see things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, and know that it will always work out for you, that even that challenging experience is helpful to you and your growth and your expansion, then you can ease off on yourself and take the pressure off yourself to be perfect, to do things differently, to have different experiences and circumstances. And then when you do this, then your experience will change with you, with your emotion, because the world is a world of attraction. The universe is a universe of attraction, meaning you will call in more of the same. And so on this day, we wish to bring this piece of the universal truths to you, and we hope that it is of benefit to you. We are the Arcturians, and we are very pleased to be of service to you on this day. And so with love and with light, we leave you.